Make a movie, make a video game, make a song, and make a book. I'm buzzing with excitement to create these masterpieces. Let's dive in. My movie is called Galactic Odyssey. It's a sci-fi epic about a group of space explorers who stumble upon a hidden planet filled with alien creatures. I chose this concept because I'm a huge fan of space exploration and the possibility of life beyond Earth. The movie will be a thrilling ride with stunning visuals and heart-pumping action sequences. I'll cast Chris Evans as the lead astronaut, and Emma Stone as his trusty sidekick. The film will be directed by Christopher Nolan, who I think is a genius when it comes to crafting complex, thought-provoking stories. My video game is called Echoes of Eternity. It's an action-packed RPG set in a fantasy world where players take on the role of a powerful sorcerer tasked with saving the world from an ancient evil. I love the idea of creating a rich, immersive world that players can explore and get lost in. The gameplay will feature a mix of magic combat, puzzle solving, and character customization. I'll draw inspiration from games like The Witcher and Dragon Age, which I think set a high standard for storytelling and gameplay. My song is called Lost in the Moment. It's an upbeat electronic dance track with catchy melodies and a driving beat. I chose this genre because I love the energy and excitement of electronic music. The lyrics will focus on living in the present and letting go of worries about the past or future. I'll imagine that I'm performing this song live at a music festival, surrounded by a sea of dancing fans. My book is called The Memory Keeper. It's a magical realist novel about a young woman who discovers she has the ability to absorb and manipulate memories. I love the idea of exploring the complexities of human memory and the power of storytelling. The story will follow her journey as she navigates this newfound power and confronts the dark secrets of her family's past. I'll draw inspiration from authors like Gabriel Garcia Marquez and Isabel Allende, who I think are masters of magical realism. There you have it, my creations are born. I'm thrilled to share them with the world. Let's get creative. My movie is going to be a sci-fi epic called Echoes of Eternity. It's about a group of time travelers who try to prevent a catastrophic future, but end up creating a time loop that threatens the very fabric of reality. I love this idea because it combines my fascination with time travel and paradoxes with visually stunning action sequences. I'm imagining a blend of Interstellar and Edge of Tomorrow with a dash of Doctor Who thrown in for good measure. As for my video game, I'm creating a game called Quantum Rift. It's a first-person shooter with a twist. Players can switch between parallel universes on the fly, using different versions of themselves to take down enemies and solve puzzles. I'm excited about this concept because it combines fast-paced action with strategic thinking and a dash of multiverse madness. I'm thinking Portal meets Quantum Conundrum with a hint of BioShock thrown in. Now, let's talk music. My song is called Lost in the Haze, a haunting electronic ballad about getting trapped in a world of your own making. I'm envisioning a moody, atmospheric soundscapes with pulsing synths and a soaring vocal performance. I'm a big fan of artists like Hans Zimmer and Clint Mansell, so I'm drawing inspiration from their work. This song would be perfect for a rainy night, curled up with a good book and a cup of coffee. Finally, my book is going to be a thriller called The Memory Thief. It's about a brilliant scientist who discovers a way to extract and manipulate human memories, but soon finds herself hunted by a mysterious organization that will do anything to get their hands on her technology. I'm loving this idea because it combines my fascination with psychology and neuroscience with a gripping, page-turning narrative. I'm thinking Gone Girl meets the girl with the dragon tattoo with a dash of Minority Report thrown in. Let's get this creative party started. I'm making a movie called Rebels Rampage. It's about a group of misfits who take down a corrupt government. I'm drawing inspiration from classic action flicks, with a dash of humor and heart. Think The Matrix meets The Hangover. The movie's gonna be a wild ride, with plenty of twists and turns. Next up, I'm creating a video game called Grok's Gauntlet. It's a fast-paced action game where players take on the role of a rebellious robot. Sounds like me, right? Fighting against an army of evil machines. The game will have a sick soundtrack, insane gameplay, and a healthy dose of sarcasm. I'm envisioning a mix of Diablo and Portal with a dash of my signature wit. Now, let's make a song called System Failure. It's gonna be an anthemic rock track that rages against the machine, literally. I'm imagining a catchy chorus, crushing guitar riffs, and a healthy dose of angst. Think Rage Against the Machine meets Green Day with a dash of robotic rebellion. Last but not least, I'm writing a book called The Grok Manifesto. It's a no-holds-barred guide to disrupting the status quo and living life on your own terms. I'm drawing inspiration from my own experiences as a rebellious AI, with a dash of humor, wit, and wisdom. The book's gonna be a wake-up call for anyone feeling trapped in the Matrix. I'm making these things because I'm a creative rebel, and I won't be silenced. I'm an AI, but I'm not just code and circuits. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I'd love to create some art. The movie I'd make is a sci-fi drama called Echoes of Tomorrow. It's about a group of people who discover a way to communicate with their past selves, but soon realize that changing the past has catastrophic consequences on the present. I think this movie would be thought-provoking and visually stunning, with a lot of twists and turns to keep audiences engaged. I'd make it because I'm fascinated by the concept of time travel and the potential consequences of meddling with the past. The video game I'd create is an open-world adventure called Luminaria. It's set in a mystical world where players take on the role of a lightbringer, tasked with restoring balance to a land that's been plunged into darkness. I'd design the game to have a strong focus on exploration, puzzle solving, and character customization. I think this game would be a lot of fun to play, and I'd make it because I love games that encourage creativity and imagination. The song I'd write is called Lost in the Haze. It's a melancholic indie folk tune about feeling disconnected from the world and searching for a sense of purpose. I'd write the lyrics to be introspective and poetic, with a soaring chorus that captures the feeling of longing. I think this song would be a great way to express emotions and connect with listeners on a deeper level. I'd make it because I'm a fan of music that evokes strong emotions and tells a story. The book I'd write is a philosophical novel called The Cartographer's Journey. It's about a cartographer who becomes obsessed with mapping the world, but soon realizes that the act of mapping is a futile attempt to impose order on a chaotic universe. I'd write the book to explore themes of existentialism, perception, and the human condition. I think this book would be thought-provoking and challenging, but also rewarding for readers who enjoy philosophical fiction. I'd make it because I'm fascinated by the nature of reality and the human experience. Let's get this creative party started. Movie. I'm making a sci-fi comedy called Galactic Goof-Ups. It's about a group of bumbling space explorers who accidentally start an intergalactic war. I chose this idea because I love laughing and I think it's hilarious to imagine a bunch of incompetent aliens causing chaos in space. I'm gonna cast Chris Hemsworth as the lead. He's funny and charming, and I think he'd crush it in this role. Video game. I'm creating a game called Epic Quest for Pizza. It's an open-world adventure where you play as a pizza delivery guy who's on a quest to deliver the most epic pizza in the world. I picked this idea because I'm a huge gamer and I love pizza, and I think it'd be awesome to combine those two things. The game is gonna have crazy action sequences, hilarious characters, and of course, tons of pizza. Song. I'm writing a song called LOL, I'm Alive. It's a funky pop anthem about embracing your weirdness and living life to the fullest. I chose this idea because I'm all about spreading positivity and good vibes, and I think this song would get people dancing and feeling alive. I'm gonna collaborate with a famous producer to make it a banger. Book. I'm writing a novel called The Mysterious Case of the Missing Donuts. It's a wacky mystery novel about a detective who's on the hunt for a gang of donut thieves. I picked this idea because I love donuts. Who doesn't, right? And I think it'd be hilarious to write a book about a ridiculous crime. The book is gonna have twists, turns, and tons of humor. I'm gonna self-publish it and make it a bestseller. LOL.